First time streaming Genshin with mic on. Mic on, mic off.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye. I am just now gonna continue Venti's story quest. I was saving it cause of reasons. Yeah, don't question it.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Just when I thought I was over you.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Just when I thought I could stand on my own.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Baby, those memories come crashing through. Back to it. And I just can't. I think I need to lower down the game's volume. Baby, baby.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
So
Is this
cute.
level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yes, I can hear you, Paimon. So cute. Yep. Wait for night to fall. But it's already night. What is those? 6? Today's recommendation is the steak. Should never recommend anything other than the steak.
Which should I choose?
Let's go.
Jules from the US.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sup, Stanley? Look at their faces.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
What should
Huh?
I do?
Why does he keep repeating his own name?
There's
Surely
definitely
not.
another Stanley.
Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Meljabari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world.
Aw.
You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag along.
Aww.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
He didn't
I fear that
steal
may be
it,
the case.
technically.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that
He's
Mondstadt
just-
will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley
He's honoring
reached the
his,
center of
the
the
dead
Mad
Stanley's
Javari.
name.
He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley.
But yeah,
I'm
that's,
sorry, Stanley.
that's still problematic.
Getting too old. Now,
Too old.
are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Eavesdropping. You shouldn't be monologuing in a tavern where everyone can hear you.
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
Leave me in peace.
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally
Is
supporting
this
me.
Pokemon?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's
that's
wonderful.
nice.
So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Venti, you're so cute.
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential.
I don't know what
I
feckless
cannot
means.
allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Yeah.
Stories, experiences. What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret
That's
of all,
because you don't stop
and
drinking,
my biggest
buddy.
fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I
Oh,
don't remember them clearly anymore.
that's sad.
But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away.
Oh.
I'm completely and utterly worthless.
Bakit
No
walang mga
adventure should have
therapist
to go
dito sa
that way.
Mondstadt? Sa
No
Tevat, I
adventure
mean,
in hell.
Hans Archibald.
Hans. That's his real name.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
You can rest now.
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
And that's what's important. You don't have to live in guilt anymore.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean
Libation.
libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Usual place, huh? So cute.
Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! Oh, hey!
Seriously? It's the big tree, the big ass tree. Oh. Deluxe here. Hey man, sup?
Stanley. So many years after the fact. It's not even his friend himself that holds him back anymore.
Oh, he knows.
But I, for one, am confident that the people of Mondstadt will not forget his friend's story.
Yes. They should immortalize him. Let's talk more.
Stanley.
Oh,
So many years
I was
after the
just gonna
fact.
say the same thing.
It's not even his friend himself that holds him back anymore.
Okay,
but I,
never
for one,
mind.
am
See you later, buddy. Damn it. Later, bud. Oops. Oh, it's not the tree. The usual place is not the tree. That's surprising. Nom, nom. got tired. Is he up there? Yeah. Of course. This is the usual place? Damn it. Don't fall. Hey man.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
Look at his face.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right.
I like
the Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that
soundtrack.
tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then,
Sounds
I was
so
but a
nice.
wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend.
Aw.
In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
Okay.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
He died.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking.
Aww.
A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze.
True friend.
Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
What? That's it? Aww. Hey, 60 primos. The green-clad figures uncourteously silent. Sometimes even the listened wind grows... Wow, okay, one more time. Sometimes even the lissome wind grows heavy in its grief, but not that mortals could ever see a moment, oh so brief. Aww. Aw, my feels. Can I sit down with you? No, it's fine. Guess I'll take a photo. It's a rare photo opportunity. Look at the camera, please. I want you to smile. I think I'll just have the normal, or the default one. One more. Come on. Yeah. To commemorate the event. The occasion. Bye, Venti. So cute. That was so sad. Anyway, about Stanley, the real Stanley. I mean, Hans the impersonator. I mean, what he's doing is a bit problematic, but I get the sentiment. He likes to keep the memory of his friend alive. He treats his friend like a symbol for the people to inspire people and other adventurers like him. I get the sentiment, but it's also a bit problematic. So it's good that Venti freed him from that guilt. Imagine how long he's been carrying that guilt. That can't be good for anyone's mental health. Snap. Snap. Okay, that's enough. I still have a lot of story quests. I saved a lot. Maybe I'll just do that. What next? This is Ganyus, Futao. This one's Zhongli, Child, and Mona. I think I'll do Mona's first. Next. Accompany Mona to say farewell to Mr. Zhu. Let's go. Apologies for the loading times. music's so nice. Mona!
This life isn't bad either. I guess I can...
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
What does
Absolutely
that have to
not.
do with astrology?
Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself.
Yeah.
It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
Like,
mean, you
didn't
could.
say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well,
Personal
I
attack.
was going to put up 20,000 more as compensation, if you were willing.
Yes, please.
20,000? Oh,
Are you all right?
it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
Aww. You're just talking about an astrologist's pride.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard.
So cute.
It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Facepalm. But of course.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us.
How do you
Remember
exactly
the
do
stuff we
that?
helped Master Diluc make?
Oh.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Well done.
Paimon's the very best partner.
Yes,
right?
you are.
Seems
Yes.
like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Back in a jiffy.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area.
This is your first mission, so don't mess it up. But if the going gets too tough for you, well, I shall lend a hand then.
This ain't my first rodeo. Let me just take these real quick.
This life
Yoink.
isn't bad either.
Yoink.
I guess I can keep living like this.
It's fine, man. Whatever makes you happy.
Solidify!
Quake!
Ay! Wrong
Yeah.
timing.
Don't blink!
Ay!
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck am I doing?
What's the hurry? Cool it!
Solidify!
Yeah.
Nowhere to hide.
Terra Smash!
Gather!
Come here.
Yeah.
Hey!
this fucking controller.
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. I'm unsure it's worth a ton of... I wasn't having any bad thoughts.
Nice timing.
Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Okay. It's a Nephrite ring. 50-year pact. I'm back. Here's your ring, Mr. Zhu.
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not
Of course.
bad.
Do you think I am?
Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, they're
Would
so
I face
cute.
my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
What the fuck? Look at their
Let
face.
me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother
Wow.
had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
He got too bored with his money.
Then I'll
He's too
take it
rich.
gladly.
Okay. What's with that camera angle?
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
I never said I'd really be your disciple.
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Fine.
What was
Oh,
that
that's
rumbling
embarrassing.
sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Ano ba? Ano ba ta? Ay, oo nga pala, curfew. Bye-bye, ingat. Sura mo mukha kang haggard. Haggard. Ingat. Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her there. I said it for you.
For good food.
I really like their banter. Go to Wangshu Inn en route to Mondstadt. Should we walk or should we teleport? Yeah, I think we should teleport. Bip, bip, bip. Ooh, I'm starting to get hungry. I think I'll finish this one and then that'll be it. Where are we going? Downstairs? Oh yeah. I fixed the bridge. Oh, I mean the stairs. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Yeah!
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most
Gamer move.
generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Golden shrimp balls, vegetarian abalone, crab roe tofu, salted pork soup. She doesn't have much money, so let's get the vegetarian abalone. I assume that's cheaper.
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Just as good as the real thing? What do you mean? Oh, I see. Abalone's supposed to be the meat. Alright. I'd like some soup.
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup.
God damn, that
Pour
sounds
a few
delicious.
spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
I'll take your word for it. I think that's enough. Shrimp balls, crab roe. That crab roe tofu sounds delicious.
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
Alright. Okay. So
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
Fuck, this is making me hungry. I'll order them all.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet.
I'll pay for it, don't worry.
Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Me.
Around 20,000 mora.
Jesus! 20,000.
I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
Aww. It's alright, I'll pay for it. You and Paimon gorge yourselves on a feast. That was too
Paimon's been
fast.
thinking about something since we started eating.
Why did she only order one dish? Well,
Is
isn't
it?
it obvious?
Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that.
You think?
I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Longer he'll go on for.
That food. Yum. Yes, I am gonna walk. I like walking. Borrow the kitchen to make my own dish. I could just pay for it. Hey man.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
A friend of mine would like to eat a special dish. My friend would like to eat something made by me.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen.
Of course.
If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Not really.
How humble of you. Actually, I have a little suggestion.
Actually, I'm not that good.
From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine?
Why
I have
not?
a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together
that
with
sounds
ginger
so
and
good.
garlic. When you finally plate up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab.
Sounds a little complicated.
Golden crab! Golden crab!
I got it, I got it!
Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
This'll be a cinch. It's easy for you to say. Recipe, golden crab. Yeah.
Let me guess where you're from.
Oh, the Mona, okay. Well, let's just jump right here. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, I suck.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food. I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
Girl, it's fine. I'll treat you.
This aroma is...
Something to go with your noodles.
I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. It's delicious. It's the most delicious thing I've eaten recently. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
As long as you're eating a full meal.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off.
Okay.
If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Same, girl.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
What? What are you saying? Stone Gate. Right back to it.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Ugh, that's because you float.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Well, I am a little tired, but do we need to pay?
No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light.
Ah, I love her dialogue.
If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win,
I
then
love
you'll
the
be eating
words
prison
she
rations
uses.
in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
Yes, girl.
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know
You
how
tell
you
him.
found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
You will not touch her.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
You're finished.
Shadows of Fate! Let me scry.
Scry. She's so cute. Love her moves. Nice.
Stabilize.
Delve into destiny.
Oh. Yeah.
Written in the stars. With sword comes shadow. Shadows of fate. What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Your combat abilities were amazing.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Reach Mondstadt. Let me pick that up. And that.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
I can't tell fortunes.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
That's all?
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Miss
Oh my god.
I'm Paimon too, you're back.
Oh, please. I missed
That's
you.
her. The successor to great knowledge.
There must be some mistake.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
I see, I said this was a mistake.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
Aww.
My
Poor
readings
girl.
told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes.
Cute.
It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
Why do you always bury important things outdoors?
Wait for me. I'll be right back. Glee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
You just left her things there. Where? Windrise. Not now, Lynn. I ain't got time for that. Where'd the music go? Yoink. There she is. Hey, little girl.
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
This has to be the work of Dendro slimes.
It can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake.
Oh no.
Dendro slimes!
Yep, Dendro slimes.
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Solidify! This is order.
Terra Smash!
Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions.
Yeah.
Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Turn the box to Mona. Oh, she's sitting down. So cute. We're back.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
She just brought
But since you're here
the
for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble?
No, Klee, it's alright.
It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside.
No, it's okay. You're not in
I
trouble.
don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
Aww. There's no point getting mad at Klee. Yeah, you're right.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. Oh. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return.
Oh,
how did it come to this?
Poor girl.
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult.
Too expensive.
And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be... Yes.
Expensive.
I mean, no. You have no way with words.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to... I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
Does that really count as temporary?
But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
Oh.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you?
Of course.
Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Oh, you're so cute. Poor Mona. Speak to Catherine and help Mona find a place to stay. That frame rate though. Frame rate go brr. Hey girl.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
I think she can do it.
All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
I already know. A bewildering fate. Head to the magical laboratory and check the seal.
The person who placed this seal
I thought we were gonna go inside.
is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
Ta-da! You have a house.
Alright, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house.
Goth.
I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Well, yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
I don't have money.
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
This might be her best option.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet.
It's fine.
Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
As you said, this journey was all gain and no loss.
Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
I wish you the best. I think that's
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Yay! Alright. So I think that's a good, good place to... Good place to stop. Alright, we're back at Mondstadt. Okay, so I think that'll be it. And I'll see you guys next. Bye!